Hey, hey, hey! I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and today I have several hot non-phone work from home opportunities for y'all. But I said, instead of me just dropping off these non-phone leads, I actually want to show you a mini tutorial on how you can find dozens of non-phone opportunities that will work for you. And these leads are coming from a company called United Health Group. This is a major healthcare company. And if this name is ringing a bell, it could be because I was just talking about them in my 10 best companies to apply for data entry jobs video. It's this one right here, the purple thumbnail on my channel. If you have not watched that video, make sure you watch that after you watch today's video. If you're looking for a non-phone job and if you're looking for data entry, okay, you want to watch that video because at the 1 minute and 40-minute mark, I just start dropping straight fire, okay? I got to toot my own horn here, okay? I give you guys information about finding these online jobs and some things to think about, to have in the back of your mind so that you can make your data entry non-phone job search go smoothly. So make sure you take some time to watch it. I'll make sure it pops up on the screen somewhere here. And, you know, if you go to my channel, of course, you can find it. So we're going to get to all the details. I'm excited, but first things first, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. I share the hottest work from home opportunities every single weekday on this channel. This really is the place to be if you want to get hired to work from home. A lot of folks have gotten hired, okay, and they're on their second or third jobs, and that could be you too, okay? You can make working from home a long-term career, but you got to make sure you lock it in here, okay? And on that note, we are ready to jump in. Okay, so jumping on in here, in the off chance you are not familiar with United Health Group, which, hey, not everybody knows about these companies. This is a huge healthcare company, you guys. If you want to check out more information about them, you can head over to their Glassdoor account. They have over 10,000 employees, it says on here. And then it says in the description, you know, about the company, it says we are 340,000 colleagues in 2 distinct and complementary businesses, working to help build a modern, high-performing health system through improved access, affordability, outcomes, and experiences. So 340,000 colleagues, excuse me, okay? So that's a huge, huge workforce. And you can see they have 15,000 reviews submitted, over 19,000 salaries. People have submitted over 4,000 entries for the interview, like basically giving their experience on how the interview went. This is a big deal. I love it when Glassdoor accounts are filled out like this because this allows us to like cut straight to the chase and know what we're getting into. I love it, okay? Now, I told y'all I want to give you a mini tutorial. So if you want to find these hot non-phone opportunities on UHG's website, you have to start off at their home page. And at the top, you'll see where it says careers. You can click right there. And then from there, it's going to take you to this page. There's a lot of information on here. Good stuff. I encourage you guys to look at it, but we're going to go straight to these hot leads. And what you want to do is you want to click search jobs, like just leave it blank. And then from there, you'll be taken to this page where you want to toggle remote jobs. And then from there, I like to see just the latest and greatest. So I take this little sliding bar and I take it down to the last 7 days. And from here, you can see all of the remote opportunities that are no more than a week old. And if you want to go further, like you want to find leads that have certain keywords or responsibilities, you could actually do a keyword search here. So if you wanted to, you could type in data entry, and then any job that mentions like data entry will pop up, and then you can go from there. Now, here is the secret sauce that I'm about to tell you, because, you know, we did the little tutorial, but there's something that's going to really help you. This applies specifically to UHG. Don't pay attention to the location. You'll never hear me say this in any other regard because location is very important for your eligibility to do a remote opportunity, but don't really pay attention to the location on UHG's career site, because let me give you an example. I'm just going to open up this first lead here. This is actually one of the leads that I'm going to point you guys to. I'll give you the pay for it. But notice how it says South Portland, okay? We don't live in South Portland. Maybe you do, but I don't. But guess what? If you open it up, you'll notice in their leads, they mention you'll enjoy the flexibility to telecommute from anywhere within the US. So these leads from UHG are eligible US wide. So don't worry about the location. You just want to make sure when you open up the lead, you see it say eligible to work in the US. So these are work anywhere in the US roles, you guys. Okay. If this was insightful, please hit the like button. Okay. I gave you guys a mini tutorial. I dropped that on y'all. Okay. Now you're going to be able to find a ton of non-phone opportunities. Please hit that like button if this was valuable. So let's go ahead and get into the actual leads that I want to share with y'all. And I will hit the highlights just so that you have enough information to go from there and apply. Okay, so jumping on here, the first lead that I'm going to point y'all to, this is a data entry role, okay? This is for UHG's eligibility specialist position. This is also a work anywhere within the US role. And according to Glassdoor, the pay for this position is going to be about $40,726 per year. And this opportunity is all about data entry. So the primary responsibility in this role is you're going to load new member and group data into the enrollment database and update the database with changes. They don't mention anything about a phone. They don't say anything about having to talk on a phone. They just talk about, as far as the required qualifications, you need to have had time where you spoke on a phone in the past. So to qualify, you need to have your high school diploma or GED. You need to have 2+ years of experience in an office setting environment using the telephone and computer as the primary instruments to perform job duties, and have moderate proficiency with Windows PC applications. So those are the requirements, and that's just about all of us, okay? If you've ever worked, we've pretty much done that, okay? And this role is non-phone. They don't mention anything in the duties involving picking up a telephone or talking. Now, I always like to keep it real with y'all. In any job, you have to communicate. And so I would not be surprised if occasionally it would just be easier to pick up a phone than to send an email, and you can resolve something just like that. Well, that's fine, you guys, because when most people talk about, I want to do a non-phone job, they're really saying, I don't want to take back-to-back phone calls. Now, the occasional pick up the phone and call somebody else kind of thing, talk to your colleagues, discuss something with, an insurance company, whatever, that's not a big deal. So this role doesn't mention any of that, but I just want to give you guys something to, think about just in case. And they even give us the schedule here. This is a full-time 40-hour per week, Monday through Friday role. You can clock in at 7:30 a.m. and clock out at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, or you can clock in at 8:30 a.m. and clock out at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it just depends. And of course, if you're on the East Coast, you would just want to adjust that or whatever time zone you're in. So I will have the link for this data entry role, but it's actually called eligibility specialist, and that is going to be in the description box below. So let's go to the second lead that I have. Now, the second lead that I want to point out is a pharmacy care coordinator role. Now, this one does involve a phone because coordinator positions are like the glue to a company. They make the train and the engine run and all that stuff. So you're going to have to pick up a phone occasionally. Here I have highlighted the only thing that they mention in the responsibilities is you'll have to actively participate on client calls, interdepartmental calls, and team meetings as applicable. As the coordinator, you're going to be the one who's there, probably taking notes whenever there is a call going on. But your role is more than just sitting there glued to a telephone. And so if you've ever done any sort of front office work, any type of secretary work, that would definitely be right up the alley of this role. Now, the pay for this role, according to Glassdoor, is $45,698 per year, and the qualifications are actually lower than the one that we just saw. You just is need a high school diploma or GED, or if you don't have that, 2 years of customer service experience will suffice. And then 1 year of customer service experience. Okay, so if you've got the 2 years, you're good. And then intermediate level of proficiency with Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and email communication, and ability to work full-time with open availability between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that is the lead for this pharmacy care coordinator position. This is a really good one. Okay, I have a third and a fourth one that I'm going to lump together. So these two are not going to be for everybody. These are for my medical billing folks, okay? My medical billing and coding people. And if you have not already seen a video that I did maybe like 4 or 5 months ago about medical billing and coding jobs, I will have that pop up right here. That video is almost an hour long, and I go through a ton of different companies, how you can find entry level, no experience medical billing and coding roles, because that's a hot career that you can do from home that has like lasting power. If you don't want to just be doing random jobs, you could actually get certified, and there's a lot of companies that hire you to do that from home. So anyway, watch that video. But for the folks who are in medical billing and coding, UHG currently has this billing representative position. This one is going to pay $38,352 per year. This opportunity is little experience friendly. So it says you need a high school diploma or GED, or substituting for the diploma, 1 year of equivalent working experience. Okay, you need 6+ months of experience in a related environment, using phones and computers as the primary job tools, and then 6+ months revenue cycle medical billing collections related experience. And then the thing here is medical terminology. So if you are in the billing industry, then you would know this terminology. But if you weren't in the billing industry, I doubt that you would have that terminology. So that's a skill that makes this, sort of tailored just for folks who have that billing background. So the link for this role will be in the description box below. And then the fourth and final one for my coding people is this emergency department medical coder position. This one is going to pay $46,092 per year. And that's coming from Glassdoor. So all of these salaries come directly from Glassdoor. And remember, they have 19,000 salaries submitted. So we can, pretty much trust these. Now, they are offering a $3,000 sign-on bonus for external applicants. So that's for anyone who does not currently work at UHG, which is probably just about all of us watching this. You are eligible for $3,000 when you get hired for this role, which is awesome. And so this is also a Monday through Friday role, occasional overtime they mention. And then as far as the qualifications go, 2 years of outpatient facility coding experience with ICD-10, experience with various encoder systems, the ones that they list here, Epic, all that, and then experience with OSHPD reporting and intermediate level experience with Microsoft Excel. So that's the lead for this coding role. And medical coding is a non-phone career. So if anybody is interested in what's a career that there's a lot of availability in, I can do from home, make really good money, it would be medical coding and billing too. But they're two different things, I learned. So anyway, watch that medical billing and coding video if you are interested in that. And then of course, make sure you watch this 10 best companies to apply for data entry video, okay? And then of course, the links for all of these hot leads will be in the description box below. But wait, okay, there's more. I always have to point you guys to my website, remoteworklife.co. On here, I have a resource called the Mega List of Jobs. There are 485 companies and counting. Every time we come across a new company, it gets added here. This is a list that will take you directly to these companies' careers pages, and you can see the latest and greatest that they have for you to apply to. So if you want to skip all the traffic on the job boards, the companies post the jobs there and then everybody's applying to those leads. You can actually do that by just going to these companies' careers pages. And that's why we have the direct link here. So if you want another healthcare company, you can do that. We can actually search the list. So you can type in health. And then from there, you can see all the healthcare companies. There's 71 listed, and you can go check out what opportunities do they have available. And so I will link this in the description box as well. And then lastly, last thing, If you do not have your home office set up, check out my Amazon storefront, okay? I'm always talking about your money machine. That's what I call your computer, okay? Because without it, you can't make money from home. And Amazon has the most economical computer packages, hands down. I haven't gone anywhere where I could get the whole hookup for $152. Or actually, this one's $150. It's $2 cheaper, okay? You can't go anywhere and even get a monitor for just that price. All of these packages meet companies' tech requirements. Companies have a minimum of needing Windows 10. Okay. Usually they tell you wired keyboard and mouse because it's compatible with like the apps that most companies require you to use. And then a 19-inch monitor. Okay. So if you want to, just have exactly what you need, nothing more, nothing less to work from home, come to my Amazon storefront. And all of these are sold through Amazon. If you ordered this today, it would be to you before the end of the week. So this is awesome, y'all. All right. Amazon makes it to where we can get hired, work from home, collect a check, all of that good stuff. And then of course, if you need a headset, I also have some very reasonable headsets in my Amazon storefront. And for under $200, you can have pretty much everything you need to start working from home. So check out my Amazon storefront, check out the mega list of jobs, and of course, look in the description box for all 4 of these hot leads from UHG. And thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.